The Whispering Pines Curse. Short story psychological thriller. In a quiet, unassuming town nestled among rolling hills and thick, whispering woods, a chilling mystery was about to unfold. The townsfolk called it Whispering Pines, and there was an air of eerie silence that hung over it like a heavy shroud. The story begins on a dark and stormy night when the rain poured relentlessly, tapping the windows of the old Victorian houses like skeletal fingers. Thunder rumbled like an angry beast, and lightning briefly illuminated the deserted streets. A sense of foreboding permeated the town as the residents huddled in their homes, seeking refuge from the tempest. In the midst of this tempest, a nameless traveler arrived. He was a man of peculiar demeanor, dressed in a long, tattered overcoat, and his face concealed by a wide-brimmed hat. He walked with an eerie grace, his steps echoing on the wet cobblestones. The townspeople watched from behind their curtains as he reached the dilapidated inn at the edge of town. As he entered the inn, the aging innkeeper, a woman known only as Mrs. Holloway, could see something unsettling in his eyes. She offered him a room for the night, despite her better judgment, and he accepted with a chilling smile. The lone guest soon retired to his room, but the storm outside continued to rage, mirroring the unease within the town. The next morning, the townspeople awoke to a gruesome discovery. The innkeeper had been brutally murdered, her lifeless body left in a gruesome tableau of death. Her eyes had been removed, replaced with 2 withered pine cones. Panic gripped Whispering Pines as the news spread like wildfire. The eerie traveler had vanished into thin air, leaving behind only a cryptic message scrawled in blood on the wall. The pines see all. The townsfolk, gripped by fear, began to whisper dark tales of a malevolent spirit that haunted their town for generations. They spoke of ancient legends and curses that had cast a shadow over Whispering Pines for centuries. The only hope seemed to lie in the town's enigmatic librarian, a reclusive woman named Eliza, who had spent her life studying the town's history and mysteries. Eliza delved deep into her research, uncovering secrets that sent shivers down her spine. The whispers in the pines were indeed a part of a long-forgotten ritual that could grant unimaginable power to whoever could complete it. The murdered innkeeper was just the beginning, a pawn in a dark game that had been played for centuries. With each passing day, more townsfolk fell victim to the malevolent force, and Eliza's determination to solve the mystery grew. She sought out the traveler, believing he held the key to ending the curse once and for all. Along her perilous journey, she uncovered ancient symbols, riddles, and long-buried secrets, all pointing to a sinister pact with the very trees that surrounded the town. As she drew closer to the heart of the mystery, she found herself trapped in a nightmarish world of illusions and fear, where the pines whispered tales of betrayal and darkness. The townsfolk, tormented and haunted, watched in terror as Eliza fought for their salvation. The climax of the story took place in a forgotten grove deep within the woods, where the traveler revealed himself as the embodiment of the malevolent force that had plagued Whispering Pines. With a final, desperate battle of wits, Eliza unearthed the ancient incantation required to break the curse, binding the sinister traveler to the very trees he had sought to control. The pines whispered one last time, not of darkness, but of release. The storm that had loomed over the town for generations subsided, and the curse was broken. The townsfolk emerged from their homes, and the once eerie town of Whispering Pines began to breathe freely once more. Eliza, now celebrated as a hero, had unraveled the dark history that had plagued her town, but the traveler remained forever bound to the pines, whispering secrets only they would ever know. The tale of Whispering Pines would be passed down through the generations, as a chilling reminder of the power of curses, the allure of darkness, and the resilience of those who dare to defy it. And so, the town of Whispering Pines lived on, forever watchful, knowing that the pines saw all, but the malevolent force that once haunted them was silenced, never to return again. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more and remember to like the video if you enjoyed.